Coming to you live and or pre-recorded, I'm Sven Sandberg from the WTTT studios in beautiful Central Florida, and this is The Time Traveler, random ramblings and mindless musings from a prematurely retired travel consultant with your host, Greg Angstrom. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you one and all, and welcome to The Time Traveler, 7 minutes of nonstop fun. Now, you may recall in our last episode, we talked about how I was infected with a travel bug at an early age. We also talked about me being a big-boned child and relegated to wearing husky jeans. And sad to say, I have not totally outgrown those descriptive terms. Well, today marks a milestone of sorts in the history of The Time Traveler. This is episode number 10 and also marks 1 month that my world-famous YouTube channel has been streaming. Wow, only 1 month? It seems like forever. I can't even imagine what it must seem like to my viewers. Sven, did you know that 99.3% of YouTube channels fail to make it 30 days, much less 10 episodes? Where did I hear that? Well, it was either from the official YouTube channel handbook or I just made it up. Okay, well, here are some fun facts and figures through the first 9 episodes. We have had just shy of 1,000 views of the videos. Yes, Sven? How far shy of 1,000? Well, we're just 893 shy of 1,000 views. No, I'm just kidding. We actually have had 985 views since we began. Now, here is a free public service announcement. The next time you watch an episode, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It costs nothing, and you won't be scammed with any kind of solicitous emails or phone calls. Be sure to click on the notification bell as well, so you will know when the next exciting episode is available for your viewing pleasure. Also, if you have not seen all the episodes, do go back and start at the beginning, as there is some loose semblance of progression and continuity to the episodes. Yes, time travelers, okay. You know what that means, don't you? All right, besides putting a smile on my face, it is time to open up the Time Traveler mailbag. All right, let's see what we have to look at today. All right, well, the first one is from my favorite sister named Charla in Naples, Florida. And, Sven, this one is actually for you. So she is wondering, Sven, why you don't seem to have a Swedish accent and why you sound so much like yours truly, Greg Angstrom, the host of The Time Traveler. Would you like to address this, Sven? Okay, all right. All right, well, thank you, Greg, and thank you, Charla, for that very insightful question. Before I stowed away to America in that cargo of lutefisk bound for IKEA, I did have a Swedish accent, but there was one episode early in my life that caused me to work on getting rid of that. One day, while my brother Oli and I were playing outside the family farm near Stockholm, someone ran by the yard screaming hysterically, "The Viper is coming! The Viper is coming!" Well, we weren't too alarmed, so we continued playing. A little while later, another person ran by yelling, "The Viper is coming! The Viper is coming!" Well, by this time, old Sven and Oli were getting a little more concerned. Finally, a third person came running by with the same message, "The Viper is coming! The Viper is coming!" By now, we were really confused as to what was happening. Just as we were ready to head back into the house, around the corner comes a cleaning man with a bucket, mop, and a squeegee saying, "I am the Viper, where are the windows?" Okay, thank you. Thanks for that meaningful laughter there. Yes, it was this experience of confusion that made me vow to lose my Swedish accent, and I guess it has worked. And living with you for the last month has helped me as well to get this same sound as you, Greg. Thank you for that. Okay, all right. Okay, well, thank you, Sven, for that oh-so-helpful response to that burning question. Now, looking here at our mailbag, the next question comes from another viewer, this one named Anonymous. I seem to have a lot of those, as no one wants to admit that they watch this channel. So Anonymous asks, Greg, do you have a drinking problem? Well, Anonymous, yes and no. I actually only drink sparkling water or plain water, but I think it's obvious that sparkling water gets the call most of the time. All right, no coffee, no tea, no alcohol, no milk, no soft drinks, just water. Yes, I know, very boring. Okay. Now, being a Swede, it's hard to imagine me not drinking coffee, as the Swedes in Iowa called coffee Swedish gasoline. My parents used to give me a splash of coffee in my cup of milk when I was very young, and I loved it, but never carried the trend forward into my adult years. You may remember that a couple of episodes ago, I had an aha moment, boom, okay, trying to put a little pressure on Mr. Croy and his co-workers at LaCroix. Well, with Bubbly being BOGO, that's buy one, get one free this week, I decided to turn up the heat to see who will step up first to sponsor this awesome YouTube channel. Now, don't tell Mr. Croy that even though I enjoy all three of these brands, LaCroix is my favorite. Well, in the highly unlikely chance that I fail to get any sponsors, my YouTube analytics tell me that I'm only 949 subscribers and 3,955 public watch hours away from being in a position to have my channel monetized. Oh, so you're saying there's a chance? Well, if not, still holding out hope for that $1 million GoFundMe page to supplement my retirement savings of $19.74. Well, tune in for the next episode as I fill you in on my recent COVID-19 test. Yes, folks, that's true. And more importantly, go back to 1983 and the beginning of international tours of Des Moines. Until then, I'm kind of a big deal. Ciao for now. Thank you for joining us for today's episode. Remember to subscribe, share, and like this channel. This is Sven Sandberg for The Time Traveler. Random ramblings and mindless musings from a prematurely retired travel consultant.